Alright, you guys. We need to talk. So you know how every YouTuber or TikToker claims they have the meta loadout or the meta gun, you know, try this gun and you're gonna be 10 times better kind of stuff. Sometimes it's true. Sometimes there's an outlier gun or set of attachments that's just way better than everything else. For instance, right now there's only one sniper build that'll actually one-shot headshot somebody. But whether you can tell or not, Call of Duty does try really hard to keep all of their guns balanced. For the most part, it's not really about using the exact right gun with the exact right attachments. It's just generally knowing what attachments complement each other and overall what kind of gun you're trying to build. Let me explain. So what a lot of people don't understand is this is really a class-based game, right? And instead of picking a character or a certain class, building your guns is kind of how you pick your class. There's a lot of different ways to set up a class, but there's three main ways you want to go about it. You can go with an AR and a sniper to be more passive or a strategic role. You can go with a sniper and SMG, which I call more of an aggressive sniper. This is more what I am. Usually your real aggressive players are going to be running an AR and an SMG. But picking your guns is really only half of setting up your class. Now you have to know how to actually build them. For instance, you're going to want to build your SMG on your sniper SMG class different from your AR SMG class. So let me go over these three real quick and kind of show you what to keep in mind when you're building it. For the snipers, it's pretty simple. You just want to prioritize bullet velocity. Just make sure none of the attachments that you use are going to take bullet velocity, and maybe use some that are going to give you extra bullet velocity. And then as for the AR that you're running with the sniper, you want to build this to be like a mid-range AR or a sniper support AR. Something that can be reliable for like 10 meters, but also you can pull out after you take a sniper shot more like 25, 30, 40 meters. So you want to build this by prioritizing your recoil control. As you can see, every attachment I put isn't going to take any recoil control, and it's probably going to give me some as well. And if you're a little bit more aggressive of a player, you want to have some more close range, you might want to do a sniper with an SMG. Same thing with the sniper, I don't change anything there. And as for your SMG, you do want this to have a little bit more mid-range than most SMGs if you're going to be running it with the sniper. Otherwise, you're absolutely going to get dominated from ARs from like 15 to 30 meters. So I'm going to do the suppressor that gives me damage range, bullet velocity. I'm going to do the barrel that gives me damage range, bullet velocity. But then I'm going to do a stock that gives me ADS, movement speed, things that you would normally put on an SMG. And then same with this rear grip here. So you really have two attachments to range and two attachments to close range here. And when I'm tuning them, I kind of think the same way. As you can see here, I'm giving it full bullet velocity and full damage range instead of the aim down sight here. But for this one, I'm going to give it the full sprint to fire and full aim down sight. So then it's kind of balanced. You have two for range, two for close range. And then for your real aggressive players, or if you just don't want to use a sniper, we are going to build the AR and the SMG quite a bit differently. As for the AR, we want to go all range, all recoil control here. You have the same muzzle, same barrel, but then I go with the VLK optic, and you go with this big heavy stock to get that recoil control also. And as for the SMG, instead of having two attachments for range and two for close range like the other build, we're going to do all for close range here, except I am going to keep this suppressor, but we do tune it to give us max aim down sight speed here. And instead of a big heavy barrel, I'm going to do a laser that just gives me aim down sight speed. Making these small adjustments to guns, having your AR full long range and your SMG full short range, it just makes the guns complement each other more and makes for a more complete class. So you have close range, mid range, and long range covered no matter what your play style is. You know, for this class, the SMG is pure close range because the AR can do mid range and long range. For this class, the sniper is long range, so you have to make up for it a little bit by making your SMG close range with a little bit of mid range. And this class, you're using an AR instead of an SMG, so you have to make up for a little bit, give it a little bit more close range. So that's all I got for you guys. If this helped you out, subscribe to the channel, share it to a friend, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.